So, first meeting of the new year. Hope you all had a good holiday. I guess everyone was safe, so that was good. No one got in any trouble. No one got arrested over the holidays, so that's a plus. All right, a few things to go over. This is more towards the crew leads, but we'll bring it up anyways. Start times on your paperwork. It's when you're heading to the job. Not when you leave here, go to the gas station, go get breakfast, then go to the job. It's when you leave the job. So if you go to the gas station first, it's when you leave the gas station going to the job. If you go from here straight to the job site, it's when you leave here. So we got to be fair to our customers, and also we don't want you guys to shortchange yourself. So just please don't include your guys stopping for breakfast. We're not charging the customer for fueling up the trucks. That should be done on our time. You guys should be fueling up the trucks on your way back though, and that can be charged to the customer. That way the next person driving it isn't dealing with the next morning. So it's a habit you guys need to get in a better habit of doing, especially with it being cold out. Any questions on any of this?
Do we have more of the additive?
I don't know, do we?
It's not that code yet, but no, we don't. I'll definitely get some and let you know when it's time to put it in. Like this coming Monday.
Yeah, I think we have
this
a couple
coming Monday.
Pretty cold.
Snowstorms.
So Saturday Friday, Saturday we'll start putting it in because of Monday.
All right. Well, that kind of leads into kind of our safety thing. It's slip and fall. You guys need to make sure you have shoes that have tread on them. Skate shoes aren't always the best shoes. They have really lousy tread, as most of you know. Get some better shoes. It's going to be an issue here coming up. We do have some snowstorms coming up and going to continue for the next few months. So make sure you're properly equipped. Ice melt, we will get some more ice melt, so we have it on hand. That way you guys can take it out with you. If we don't have any and you guys end up getting some when you're out and about, just give me the receipt, I'll Venmo you, we'll give you cash right away. Just have it. Make sure your walkboards are clear, make sure the pathway is clear. Customers are supposed to be clearing their pathway to the door. They're supposed to be. If they're not, let us know. We will have a discussion with the customer and charge them more, or we might cancel it. Just depends on how the driveway is. If you guys can't safely get up there, don't try it if you're not sure. I do not want to spend another $750 on tow bills. Okay? We do have a plow for our truck. We got that for the yard, but we also got it. The argument that I used with corporate for them to buy us one was we do a lot of mountain jobs and not all of them are plowed, so we can charge the customer to plow their driveway and we can do the job. So we do have that tool in our pocket to use if we need it, if the time comes, but just use your head. Snow shovels, we'll end up getting some more. We used to have one for almost every truck, along with ice scrapers. Those all grew legs. It happens every year. I would suggest you guys treating them like you treat your tools and your dollies. Get your own, write your name on them, take them with you. We will get some more, but I mean, we need you guys' help on making sure that they stay here. Because like I said, every year we buy a bunch of both of those, and every year they all leave. All right. Any questions on any of that? Any input? Anything else we should be getting? Anything else we should be doing? I feel like we've gotten the right tools to help you guys stay safe. Slip and falls are no joke. I think everyone here has done it. Sucks. Tailbone hurts for a while. All right. Last thing, claims. So we're actually one of the best in the company as far as our frequency goes. We did have a pretty significant month in December. In the month of December alone, we paid in claims as much a quarter of our entire year. It's a lot of fucking money. It was over 20 grand in 1 month, and we've spent 80 grand the entire year of 2023. That is a huge huge month. We've never had a month that high before. And it's 90% property damage. We gotta do better. I mean, this really affects all of your guys' pockets. I mean, all that money going out paying to the customers is money that could be going in your pockets. It affects your claims bonuses, it affects your profit sharing. It's your money, quit giving it away. Same with having to rebuy stuff that we keep losing. I mean, all this stuff that we have to spend money on comes out of your guys' pockets. I don't think you guys realize that. This is your money. So, any input on any of that? I mean, we spend a lot of money on door jamb protectors for every truck. I have a feeling that not every truck has them still. It's pretty frustrating. We've purchased a lot of rug runners over the years. We have a shit ton of them in rotation. We have a ton of cardboard. I mean, what else can be done?
Well, I think the issue usually is when somebody's holding something really long and they're going down a staircase or a tight corner. Usually the back, like especially if they're a new guy, they're clipping everything in the back as soon as they turn around.
Yep. It's
Usually-
actually,
that's usually what it is.
it's not a whole lot of stairway damage. It's a lot of floor damage, entry damage.
I think one of the big ones is lazy boy sliding stuff to the back of the truck. It's catching on stuff and it's tearing off the feet, but it leaves the nail and that's what's scarring through.
So are we following the new rule where we're taking off the back legs of the sofas before we take them in? Is that being followed?
We did that on Saturday.
Okay, cause I mean, you should be catching that the nail is exposed when you're taking the legs off, right?
That too, and you can also ask Eric at Lazy Boy. There's a massive bag of those thumbtacks that go into the feet. When I was running Lazy Boy, a lot of the time I would ask him once a week if I could grab 10 or 12 of them, and I'd just throw them in my tool bag. So if I do push a sofa across the floor and that tack does fall out, I mean, you notice it when you pick it up, and when we put it on the customer's floor, you can always put a new thumbtack thing in there.
Okay.
It's also just slowing down too, if you notice the nail, pull it out.
Right. It's not just Lazy Boy. I mean, one of the big claims, almost half of that was on a commercial job. So I think you guys get in the habit on commercial jobs of not protecting, going too fast, and thinking that we don't pay claims on them. We pay claims on commercials.
That and just really taking notice on your property condition report. A lot of us say that we go off the honesty policy and that the customer knows about the dings and scrapes in their house, but even if we don't ding and scrape something and we go in there and one of your crew has a bad attitude or the job didn't get performed the way that the customer thought it was going to, I mean, it's easy to say, yeah, they scratched my floor. I didn't, even if it was there, like really diving deep into your property condition report is probably a good thing when you get there.
It's a good point. And with military jobs, I used to do a lot of them back when I was in Arizona, and I've had members say in front of me that they like moving frequently with the government paying for it because they get new furniture, they get new claims, they get paid to move every time because they claim everything. So some of these, we don't do a whole lot of military here, but some people use it as an opportunity to take advantage of us and try and get us to pay for something that was already damaged. So cover your ass. Any input on any of this?
I don't think any of us use Floor Pro on commercials really. Cause I don't really use it on the whole office if I have an 8-story office building I'm moving now.
Right, you do, at times you have a lot of gravel cover.
Right.
So not unless it's like masonite that they require us to bring, or like ram board, we don't really put carpet shield or cardboard throughout the whole office at
So
all.
do we need to get more masonite? Do we need to get more ram board? So we need to look at the commercial paperwork, just like we look at household, and look at what valuation they're asking for too.
Ram
And
board
then like
would
a
be
hospital,
nice.
are we supposed to go to the whole hallway of the hospital?
I don't know. That's not, the hallways aren't really where the damages are happening, it's landing spots where we're moving the stuff to, is where the floor damage is happening. So maybe not the whole hallway, but maybe where we're moving stuff in and out of,
Main traffic points really.
stop sliding stuff. That would work. I don't know, you tell me if there's some more stuff that we should be purchasing to help you guys. Because I'd rather spend $500 on masonite than $8,000 on a floor clamp. And I'm sure you guys would prefer to spend that as well.
Having more ram board and having that on like every
The rolled ram board?
Yeah.
That sucks though.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't do the rolled.
I used to use the Masonite a lot. Masonite was a lot easier. It doesn't roll on you. You don't have to tape every single piece down. You can lay them down and be done with it.
I mean, maybe just putting it on the CSO as a requirement, like, bring it just in case.
Okay.
Especially like outside of elevators and stuff like that, when we're using wheels with desktops.
You can use Masonite on wood floors too, on household jobs. Nice piece of Masonite. Usually we cut them in half so they're easier to fit in other areas. But a nice piece of Masonite around the entry, around the landing, it helps.
Also, we have to be real careful about the entranceway to the houses. A lot of times they have, you know, things we have to roll over, and that gets damaged. So that we have protection in front, on the floor, but then right at that door, at that foot, that sometimes can get a little bit damaged.
The thresholds.
So the threshold, yeah, so we have to be real careful about that.
All right. Anything else you guys want to bring up? Anything pressing? Everything's perfect? Sweet. That's what I like to hear. All right. Thanks, guys.